Have Coffee with Michelle is sponsored by Cincinnati Museum Center. Excitement is brewing up at the Cincinnati Museum Center. It's a place rich with culture and community. And I'm sitting down for coffee with President and CEO Elizabeth Pierce to get a peek behind the scenes at 3 exhibits you'll want to be sure to put on your visit list this season.
The trains just delight everybody for the holidays.
Nothing quite says the holidays in Cincinnati like Holiday Junction at the Cincinnati Museum Center. It's a dazzling display that brings joy to the whole family. President and CEO Elizabeth Pierce gave us a sneak peek in the workshop, a place where few get to go, behind the gate, if you will. In no time, you'll see the trains whizzing through whimsical landscapes, interactive exhibits, a holiday tradition that you just don't want to miss. A place where you can create unforgettable holiday memories. Elizabeth, though, is always reminding us the Museum Center is a magical place all year round.
I want you to bring your children here at least maybe once a week, but I'll settle for once a month. But because I know that it is building their brain. It is building their language skills, their reading skills, their enjoyment of other people. So there is so much that happens to your children's development in the Children's Museum.
It's called Kids Town, sponsored in part by Kroger.
Lots of different ways that kids are doing dramatic play in the roles that they see all of us in all the time. And, you know, learning to cooperate with each other, like navigating the grocery carts, how not to bump into people, how to take your order at the diner.
There are practical things,
There are practical things. Dramatic play, role play, early word development. It's so vital to all the skills that we need later on in life.
And it's enrichment, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, think about this. We spend significantly more time in our lives out of school than we do in school.
Yeah.
So understanding how all of these experiences are informal educational moments, and the museum is a huge part of that enrichment. So yes, come to the museum, bring your children regularly, go to the libraries, get books about the things that you read or that you saw at the museum that you were curious about.
Yeah.
I mean, it just builds on itself in so many interesting ways.
And here's something for everyone to look forward to. We have the Julia Child exhibit coming. Oh, you have to tell me about that.
Oh my God, I'm beside myself with excitement.
Me too, me too.
That's why we're sitting in the diner, right?
Yes.
So we're going to talk about Julia Child.
Food. Foodies of any age are going to love the Julia Child exhibit coming in February, aptly called A Recipe for Life.
And it's really about her incredible life story and the way in which she found her way to becoming who we know her as.
Yes.
But she had this career with the OSS. She was in the, worked for the U.S. military in Southeast Asia. She spent time in Europe. That's kind of where she got her food bug ignited there in Paris, as you have seen in some of the movies and the books, and did, what was groundbreaking at the time.
Yeah.
Cooking
I
on
remember
television, women cooking on television, really just turned it into this incredible empire that has influenced so many other things. I think people are going to be delighted by the exhibit. There are a lot of fun interactives to do.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to kind of pretend that you are cooking at her cooking studio in Boston,
and do we do the voice and all of that?
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we're going to have a little connection to Cincinnati.
And there is a connection to Cincinnati for everything, I'm convinced. Thanks to my good friend Elizabeth Pierce for having me in for coffee at the truly magical place she gets to lead every day. Next time on Come Have Coffee, a powerhouse in the healthcare community. Debbie Hayes, the president and CEO of Christ Hospital. Her leadership and vision are making a real difference in Cincinnati. Her backstory, though, is nothing short of amazing. And I can't wait to share it with you next time on Come Have Coffee with Michelle. You may know their names, but how well do you really know Cincinnati's most prominent people? Come Have Coffee gives you a chance to get to know them a lot better. Watch this Cincy Lifestyle special streaming now. Find WCPO 9 everywhere you stream and scroll to specials.